Morning, children. Sorry. Good morning. Okay. Okay, children, did you try yesterday's test? Small test that I have sent? Any doubts? What event? What is the probability of an impossible event?
0.
0. Give an example for impossible event. Impossible event means?
That will never happen.
Never happen. Give me an example, Surja.
Sun might rise in the south.
Okay. Okay, it is an impossible event. Okay.
Rolling a 7 on a die.
Yes. Correct. Falling 7 on a die. Then anything else?
Third of the coin.
Another one, what is the degree measure of a pie chart? Central measure, total central measure of a pie chart, pie graph? 360, circle graph. Total degree measure of center of a circle graph is 360. So study well for the Saturday's test. Okay, questions are all very simple. Read thoroughly the question, then answer. Okay, you can score good. Yes.
Still having confusion with the pie chart thing. Everything else is fine.
Ma'am.
We can't hear you.
Yes.
Ma'am, could you that question? The second question in the I got it right, but that question, could you tell how?
Which was the question?
Perimeter.
Perimeter of a parallelogram, isn't it? Any perimeter of parallelogram and adjacent sides are given, is it?
Yes.
The question. Okay, I will show you. See, suppose we have a parallelogram P, Q, R, S. Suppose PQ is 4 centimeter, QR is 7 centimeter. PQ 4 centimeter. 4, this is 7. Perimeter we need what? PQ plus QR plus RS plus SP. This is the perimeter, isn't it?
Yes.
Perimeter equal to sum of these 4 sides. PQ is 4 plus QR 7. What about RS? For a parallelogram, RS is 4 because reason opposite sides are equal. So again 4 plus SP 7. Here also opposite sides are equal. So we have this is equal to 7. So 4 plus 4 plus 7 plus 7. 14 plus 8. Okay. So this way we can find the perimeter. Is it clear, Surja?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If it is instead of parallelogram, suppose if it is a square with side 10 centimeter, then what is the perimeter? A square with side 10 centimeter. 40 because all sides are equal. 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, 40. Okay? Clear? Okay, now we will move to our squares. Noor? Hello, Noor. 12. Noor? Square of 12. 12 square. Hmm?
4.
Square of 12. 12, not 2. 12. 1, 2. 12 square.
144.
144. Noor, can you hear me? Switch on your video, Noor. Nasrin, square of 13. Nasrin,
Yes, ma'am.
square of 13.
169.
Faisan, square of 16.
Yes, ma'am.
16.
Ma'am. Wait. Ma'am. Is it ma'am, for the 256, right, ma'am? Ma'am, is it 256? Ma'am? 220. Ma'am, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, is it 256?
Yes, yes. Hello. Can you hear me, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Agash,
Yes, ma'am.
square of 15.
Ma'am,
15.
225.
Good. Yes, yes, correct, correct. Shahan?
Yes, ma'am.
11 square.
121.
Correct. Sneha? Sneha?
Yes, ma'am.
18 square. Sneha, 18 square. Nakul, 18 square.
224. 324.
324. Karthik?
Yes, ma'am.
17 square.
289.
Good. Albin? Albin?
Yes, ma'am.
12 square. 12 square.
144.
Good. 144. Amrita?
Yes, ma'am.
19 square.
Ma'am, 361.
361. Effins? 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 Gopika Shankar?
Yes, ma'am.
19 square.
361.
Elsa?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
14 square. 14 square.
Ma'am, 196.
196. Okay. Effins, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Effins, 15
Yes,
square. 15 square.
15 square. 15. Wait, ma'am.
Wait. Okay, Renon is raising the hand.
225.
225. Effins,
Yes,
13
ma'am.
square. 13 square.
13 square. 13.
Hmm?
Ma'am, is it 169?
Yes, who said that? Effins, okay, correct.
Ma'am,
Effins, correct.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, correct. Anna Binu, Emmanuel, Ihan, Sneha, Rinon, Aisha, Noor, Anna Binu, Gogul, Krishna, Faisan. Switch on your video, all of you. Anna Binu, 12 square.
144.
Correct. Ihan,
Yes, ma'am.
13 square.
Ma'am.
13 square.
Ma'am, 169.
169. Okay. Now, Parvati. What will be the unit place digit of? What will be the unit place digit of 96 square?
6.
6. Correct. Nakul. What will be the unit place digit of 37 square? 37 square.
9.
9. Correct. Surja.
Yes,
What will be the unit place digit of 59? 59.
1.
1. Good. Now, Gauri,
Yes, ma'am.
what will be the unit place digit of 94?
6.
6. Correct. Now, who can? Ashwin. Ashwin,
Yes, ma'am.
what will be the unit place digit of 361?
Ma'am, 1.
1. Correct. So I think all of you understood how to find. Okay. Can I move to the next?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Now, numbers having 0 also we did. Isn't it? Last that we did. Isn't it? 90 square and all. Check your book. Last problems. Square of numbers having zeros. Isn't it? What we wrote last? 20 square equal to what? 20 square?
400.
400. First of all, square the number. Then put 2 zeros. If 1 0 is here in the square number, there will be 2 zeros. So what it will be? 700 square. 700 square. Did you write these square numbers?
Ma'am, we didn't write. We just discussed.
Okay. Find the square of the following. 100. 10 square is? 10 square is?
100.
10 square is 100. 20 square is?
400.
20 square is 400. Then what is 200 square? 200 square. First of all, you square the number. It is 4, isn't it? Then here we have 2 zeros. So in the answer, the square number, how many zeros will be there?
4.
Double of that.
Zeros.
So 4 zeros. So what is 60 square? 60 square is square of 6 is? Square of 6 is 36. And here we have 1 0. So in the answer, how many zeros will be there?
2 zeros.
2 zeros. 2 zeros. 2 zeros. Double of the number of zeros. Okay. So 900 square is? 900 square is? First of all, square the number here. 81. Then
4 zeros.
4 zeros. 4 zeros. Okay. Write this. 30 square, 70 square also. Without actual multiplication, we can easily find it. Thirty square is 900. 70 square is
4,900.
4,900. 4,900. Okay. Nakul,
Yes, ma'am.
how many zeros will be there in the square of 2,100? How only the zeros? How many zeros will be there in the square of 2,100? How many zeros?
Ma'am, 4.
Yes, correct. 4 zeros. There will be 4 zeros. You can do some problems based on that question. Write the question. Find the number of zeros. Find number of zeros in the square of first question 60, second question 400, third question 3100. Only you write the number of zeros. Fourth question. How many zeros? 60 square, how many zeros?
2
2 0. 400 square, how many zeros?
4
4 zeros.
Here,
4
here,
0.
6 zeros.
6 zeros. Okay, 6 zeros. Okay, now next you have to say, I'm giving a number, unit place digit. You have to say this is odd or even. Odd or even. That also by finding the unit place digit, we can say whether the square number is odd or even. Okay. So first number is 36 square. What is the unit place digit? You have to write the unit place digit and whether it is odd or even. Okay, is it clear what you have to do? Huh? Afridi, what is the unit place digit of 36 square?
Ma'am, it is even.
No, unit place digit?
That I am going to do only.
What will be, Surja, unit place digit? 6. So whether it is odd or even, the square number will be odd or even? Huh? Even. Square number is even. So this way you have to write the answer. 17 1 square, 82 square, 43 square, 64 square, 55 square. You have to say whether the square number is odd or even. By knowing the unit place digit, you can say it is odd or even. Isn't it?
Yes.
70. Okay, you do.
Completed.
Ma'am, 2.
Second question, 17 1 square. Unit place is 1. So it is odd. Good. Here 82 square. Unit place is
4
4. So it is
even.
43 square.
9
9.
and it's odd.
Odd. And 64 square.
6
6. It is even. And here it is
5 odd.
5.
How many of you got all the answers correct? Okay.
Can you show that slide one more time?
Okay. Okay, children. Next, we are going to next property of square number. Listen, all of you listen to the board. Okay, you can give a subheading as numbers between square numbers. Write the subheading, numbers between square numbers. Numbers between square numbers. Numbers between square numbers. Okay, now listen to the board, all of you. We know that one square is a perfect square number. Perfect square number. One is perfect square number, isn't it? Next perfect square number equal to 1. It's a perfect square number. 1 is a perfect square because 1 into 1 equal to 1. Then which is the next perfect square number? Which is the next perfect square number? Which is the next square number? Which is that? Correct?
2 square.
What is it? What is it? 2 square?
4.
4. So 4 is the next perfect square number. That is 2 square equal to 4 is a perfect square number. 4 is a perfect square number. So 1 is a perfect square number and 4 is the next perfect square number. Or 1 square is a perfect square number and next perfect square number is 2 square, that is 4. So 1 and 4. And between this 1 and 4, how many non-perfect square numbers? Between 1 and 4, how many non-perfect square numbers?
3.
Which 3?
2.
2,
Which are they? Between 1 and 4?
1, 3.
2 and 3.
2 and 3. 2 and 3 are not perfect square numbers. Isn't it? 2 and 3 are not perfect. Between 1 square and 2 square, between 1 square and 2 square, there are 2 non-perfect square numbers. Between 1, there are 2 non-perfect square numbers. They are, okay. Now we will discuss the next set of, 1 second.
Ma'am, you are unmuted.
Okay, we will discuss 2 square and 3 square. 2 square is a square number. It's a square number. And 3 square, 9. 9 also a square number. 9 is a square number. How many non-perfect square numbers between 4 and 9? Between 4 and 9. That is between 2 square and 3 square. There are how many non-perfect square numbers?
4.
Which are they?
5.
5, 6,
6,
7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Between 4 and 9. That is between 2 square and 3 square. There are 4 non-perfect square numbers. Square numbers. Between 2 square and 3 square. So between 2 square and 3 square, there are 4 non-perfect square numbers. Square numbers. First we got between 1 square and 2 square, there are 2 non-perfect square numbers. Between 1 square and 2 square, there are 2 non-perfect square numbers. 2 square and 4 square, there are 4 non-perfect square numbers. One more set we will find one more set. Okay, that is between 3 square and 3 square and 4 square. All of you find how many non-perfect square numbers there are. Between 3 square and 4 square, that is between 9 and 16. How many are there?
6.
6. There are 6 non-perfect square numbers. Okay. Okay, children. Now we are going to generalize all these results. That is between 1 square and 2 square, 2 non-perfect square numbers. And between 2 square and 3 square, we got 4 non-perfect square numbers. Between 3 square and 4 square, there are 6 non-perfect square numbers. Okay. So by these 3 results, can you deduce any relation? Between 1 square and 2 square, there are 2 perfect square numbers. Between 2 square and 3 square, there are 4 non-perfect square numbers. Between 3 square and 4 square, there are 6 non-perfect square numbers. So 4 square and
It is 2 stable.
5 square, how many? Without counting, can you?
8.
Ma'am, 8.
8, correct. 8 non-perfect square numbers. So between 5 square and 6 square, in between 5 square and 6 square, how many will be there?
10.
Can we, how you are getting 10, 8, 6 and all?
These are all even numbers.
Huh?
These are all even numbers.
Not by even numbers. So
Ma'am,
between,
it is 2 stable.
so see, so between 13 square and 14 square, how can we find? 5 square and 6 square, it is and 4 square, 4, 1 square and 2 square is 2. Square and 14 square, how many non-perfect square
26.
you get?
Ma'am, 13 into 2.
Who said that?
Ma'am, Gopika Shankar.
Correct, yes. 13 into the first number, that is 13 into 2, 26. See here, 10 we will get 5 into 2. 4 is 4 into, 8 is 4 into 2. 6 is 3 into 2. 4 is 2 into 2. Here also 1 into 2. So multiply the first square number 13 by 2. So between 52, sorry. So between 52 square and 53 square, next consecutive square number. How many non-perfect square numbers are there? How we will find? 2 into 52, that is 104. Is it clear all of you how to find? between two square numbers, how many non-perfect square numbers are there? So multiply the least number by 2. 2 into between 16 and 17. Between 16 and 17, how many non-perfect square numbers?
Ma'am, 32.
32. So Nasreen.
Yes, ma'am.
11 square and 12 square. How many non-perfect square numbers are there? 11 square and 12 perfect square numbers.
I'm 6.
Between, wait. 1 second. Nasreen.
Yes, ma'am.
See this table. Between 1 square and 2 square, it is 2. Between 2 square and 3 square, 4. That is 2 into 2. Between 3 square and 4 square, 6. That is 2 into 3. 4 square and 5 square, 2 into 4. 5 square and 6 square, 2 into 5. 13 square and 14 square, 2 into 13. Between 52 square and 53 square, 2 into 52. So between 11 square and 12 square, Nasreen? Between 11 square and 12 square, how many non-perfect square numbers are there, Nasreen? Nasreen, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
Okay. One second, I will explain. Wait. Nasreen, between 1 square and 2 square, there are 2, that is 2 into 1. Non-perfect square numbers. Okay. So between 3 square and 4 square, there are 2 into 3 non-perfect square numbers. That is 6. Between 5 square and 6 square, there are 2 into 5. That is 10 non-perfect square numbers. Okay, Nasreen. So between 8 square and 9 square, how many non-perfect square numbers are there? Try. Between 1 square and 2 square, 2 into 1. Between 3 square and 4 square, 2 into 3. Between 5 square and 6 square, 2 into 5. Between 8 square and 9 square, Nasreen?
2 into 18.
2
into 18. 8.
2 into 8. 2 into 8 is? 2 into 8 is? 16. 16 non-perfect square number. So Nasreen, how many are there between 21 and 22 square? How many non-perfect square numbers are there between 21 square and 22 square?
42.
42 correct. How did you get?
Ma'am, 21 into 2.
21. Very good. 2 into 21. Children understood how to find non-square numbers between two square numbers? Okay, we will write it next.